Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I was just thinking, my European harvester ant colonies, outworld, is way too small for them. They barely have enough walking room. So I was just getting to think that I reckon about time to move them now because they've got enough workers. I don't think I'm moving them to a nest yet, but I want to move them to an outworld. Yeah, so that got me thinking. I was either going to buy one, make one, or just find one. And the easiest option for me is I reckon I'm just going to find one. So I decided to look in the shed for some. And I found these perfect clear containers. And they're not too big either. So I found this container and it looked pretty perfect. So I took it and then I asked my dad for some help. And he helped me draw a hole in there and we put some LED lights through. And I'm going to add fluor around the edges so the ants can't escape. And then probably add some soil in there, decoration, and I'll add them in there. So this is the lights turned on. It's a bit bright, so I only put a little strip round. So there you go. So now we've got the lighting fixed, we need some dirt to put down so it's not so boring and plain. So I found this red sand lying around and it's perfect for the floor. So you have to mix it around. So now we've added the sand and the light. Now we just need to add a couple more things and we're done. So the next step is we have to decorate this. So I was thinking I could add some rocks. The best way to find some rocks is outside. So I was looking outside for some materials and I stumbled across the wood box and a piece of wood would go perfect. So I decided to pick this piece out like a branch. So now I need to find some rocks. So I found some rocks down here. These look good. So I'm going to use them for my outworld. So now I've got the decoration, we can start building. So now I've got the materials inside, we can start building. So now I've got a basic structure of my rocks. I want to add another tower and I want to somehow connect it. You'll see when that's done. So this is what I meant by tower. So I've added this there and then my goal is to add a little ramp here. Then the ants will climb up, smell the food, come along, go down, and I'll place some food here. And then the ants will discover the food, and then there'll be like a little trail of ants. And then I want to put the little test tube here, and then that'll be just like that. And then I had a little back island here because it looked cool. So now this little bit's done over here, and move on to here, then main nest. So obviously they don't like cold. So what I need to do, what I've done here, is I've put a heat mat under here, so they can warm up. Heat mat warms the sand, and it warms a test tube, their nest. And then I've got a temperature gauge there to check the temperature every hour.